Hey, what's up, guys? It's Dupree, aka Darth Hater, here again, with another. Well, I wouldn't really say unboxing video, but just another haul video from Galaxy's Edge. So, I went to Galaxy's Edge today, or Disneyland today, to go to Galaxy's Edge, and also a couple days ago. And I've been very selective with what I've been buying there, and I've seen a couple videos about these, and I've experienced them firsthand at Doc Ondar's. But I finally picked myself up a holocron. Actually, not just a holocron. I got the Jedi holocron, and then I also got the Sith holocron. They're actually pretty cool. I've been playing around with them a lot, and they're not gonna run out of stock of these. They have full stock. Like the only thing that they actually ran out of in a sense, is the Kyber crystals that you used to be able to buy. You know, when Galaxy's Edge first opened up, there was this whole craze about all the different Kyber crystals because, as you know, you could put them in your lightsabers that you could build and change the color up. There was blue, red, green, purple, yellow, and white, and then there was also a black one, which really was a red one, and that one was extremely rare. But they're all sold out now. They're all sold out at the park, so you can't actually buy a Kyber crystal. But there's still ways you can get a Kyber crystal. Not the only ones you can't get right now are the white ones and the yellow ones. But the first way you can get Kyber crystals is if you go to Savi's workshop and you actually build your own lightsaber, and you do the whole process of doing that. You can get one crystal with your saber, like just normally, like how you would if you were just building a lightsaber. All you can get is blue, green, red, and purple, and that's it. And the other way you can get a lightsaber crystal is if you buy a holocron. You don't get one with the holocron. You have to get one separate. So if you go to Doc Ondar's and buy any each one of these, you can get the option. They'll ask you at the cash register, would you like a Kyber crystal with your holocron? And the only options you have there are blue and red, and that's it. Like I said, they're sold out of every other color. They're even when you get the Kyber crystals with the holocrons, they're not even in their little tube packages anymore, because like they're out. They're basically using their stock that they have over from the Savi's workshop. So I was able to get two crystals with these. I got a red crystal right here, and then I also got a blue crystal. And the cool things about these two crystals is so they're different cuts of crystal. Like there's different shapes for the same color of crystal, and those different shapes determine what character you get when you put them into the holocron. So I know for the blue crystals, you can get old Obi-Wan Kenobi from A New Hope, Alec Guinness Obi-Wan Kenobi. You can also get the Clone Wars Obi-Wan Kenobi, the younger one, and then you can get old Luke from The Last Jedi. And then for the red ones, there's quite a few. There's obviously Darth Vader, there's Count Dooku, there's Darth Maul, and then there's Emperor Palpatine. And then it counts it, but and it doesn't count at the same time. The black crystal is technically another red crystal, and that one is actually Snoke. and that was the rare one to get. And then the green ones I think it's Yoda and Qui-Gon. And the purple one, there's two different cuts. It's both Mace Windu, but then it's Mace Windu from the Clone Wars, and then Mace Windu from, I believe, Revenge of the Sith. The yellow one is the Jedi Temple Guard. The white crystals is, I know, is Ahsoka and Chirrut Imwe. And I can't remember if it's Maz Kanata is another one. I believe she's yellow, or she might be white. I'm pretty sure she's yellow. But anyway, yeah, those are all the characters you can get for different crystals, and I'll show you what I mean. So this is actually no, I'll do it this way. I actually bought the Sith Holocron first because, you know, like, Darth Vader's my character and I love the Sith. So I bought the Kyber crystal, and I also bought the Kyber crystal, and I also bought the Holocron. The Holocron was $50, and you couldn't use past member discount with this because it counts as a media product. Anything that's a media product in Disneyland, you can't get a discount on. The Kyber crystal was $12, which I got 20% off after that. So this is the only thing I got my discount on. Holocron came in this black bag, real nice black bag. It says Black Spire Outpost, and inside the bag came with this little USB cable, and this is actually how you charge it, right here in the back. These things don't come with batteries. There's like a little paper tab that you pull out, and then you'll be able to power it up. But also, if you use it too much, you have to charge it. So this is how you turn it on, right here at the top. So you just and it's actually pretty loud. And then these things actually have a lot of dialogue on them also. So there's these two buttons right here, and then you just we are Sith. Do you know who I am? So that's actually Darth Bane from the Clone Wars, which is actually voiced by Mark Hamill. The Sith killed each other, victims of their own greed. But from the ashes of destruction, I was the last survivor. I chose to pass my knowledge on to only one. I created a legacy so resilient that now you come before me. Have you come to be my apprentice? We are Sith. And there's quite a lot of dialogue in these, just basic, depending on what character. It's just they cycle through different lines. And then there's a little, on this side, there's a little spot where you opens up like so, and then you put the Kyber crystal in. It doesn't really matter which way you put it, but I like putting it, the big side right here. These Kyber crystals, if you kind of look at it, you can kind of tell there's like a chip inside, so I tend to put the chip facing down. But here's what happens when you put the Kyber crystal in, or at least this red one. And now the character from that Kyber crystal will have dialogue through this.
Let me help you to know the subtleties of the Force. My mentor taught me everything about the Force, even the nature of the dark side.
So I got
the dark side of the Force is a pathway to many abilities some consider to be unnatural.
So obviously I got Darth Sidious, Emperor Palpatine, or in this part, Chancellor Palpatine.
The Force is strong with you. A powerful Sith you will become.
It's so cool.
Did you ever hear the tragedy of Darth Plagueis the Wise? It's a Sith legend. Darth Plagueis was a dark lord of the Sith, so powerful and so wise, he could use the Force to influence the midi-chlorians to create
This is so
life.
cool.
He had such a knowledge of the dark side, he could even keep the ones he cared about from dying. He became so powerful. The only thing he was afraid of was losing his power, which eventually, of course, he did. Unfortunately, he taught his apprentice everything he knew. Then his apprentice killed him in his sleep. It's ironic. He could save others from death, but not himself.
This thing is so cool. I think there's a couple more lines.
Now you will experience the full power of the dark side.
It's not good.
Did you ever hear the tragedy
Okay.
of dark?
We already heard that one. So you turn it off, you just turn it back, and then that's it. But yeah, with the crystal, this is, like I said, that crystal was Emperor Palpatine, or Chancellor Palpatine from episode 3. And yeah, as far as this goes, that one, that's it. But let's turn on the Jedi holocron. So this one, between the two, I like the Sith one a little bit better for the fact that it holds its shape. It doesn't, these little ends that twist don't move, and it looks very uniform. This one, Jedi one, is kind of flimsy, and it doesn't really look as, you know, it feels a little cheaper. I don't know. But anyway, I still like them both, but the Sith one obviously a little bit better. This one, so it opens like so. Pretty loud too. And this is what you get with this one. So you have the two buttons on the side right here with that one, and here you go.
This is Master Obi-Wan Kenobi. I regret to report that both our Jedi Order and the Republic have fallen, with the dark shadow of the Empire rising to take their place.
So the basic default is Obi-Wan Kenobi's message to the Jedi Temple after Order 66 from, I believe, Rebels, Star Wars Rebels, not the actual movie.
This message is a warning and a reminder for any surviving Jedi. Trust in the Force. Do not return to the temple. That time has passed, and our future is uncertain. We will each be challenged, our trust, our faith, our friendships, but we must persevere, and in time, a new hope will emerge. May the Force be with you, always.
So the default is already pretty cool. But on the side right here, this is where it opens up. put my blue Kyber crystal in. And if you guys didn't know, at least with the blue crystal, whatever color you put in, the holocron actually changes. Like, so if I had a green crystal, it would turn more greenish. But so the blue one, this is what I got with it.
I've seen its raw strength only once before.
So you get Luke from The Last Jedi.
I will teach you the ways of the Jedi.
So basically hobo slash angry Uncle Luke. Just, it's cool, but...
He was a Jedi Master who was responsible for the training and creation of Darth Hater.
It's cool, but it's not cool at the same time. I just wish we got a different version of Luke where it didn't sound so, you know, cynical. Especially in a Kyber crystal inside of a holocron.
What do you know about the Force? I will not be the last Jedi. Balance. Powerful light, powerful darkness.
Anyway, so that's basically it with this crystal. But I'm going to show you guys something cool like I found out. So, Jedi crystals aren't the only ones that work in this too. You can also put a Sith crystal in and get some interesting dialogue. Then you get it to change red just a little bit and see what happens.
Careful you must be when sensing the future. The fear of loss is a path to the dark side.
So you basically get Yoda giving some dark side warnings.
If once you start down the dark path, forever will it dominate your destiny, consume you at will, as it did Obi-Wan's apprentice. Adventure. Ill-segment. A Jedi craves not these things. You are reckless. The dark side clouds everything. Impossible to see. The future is.
And that's about enough of that. So let's take this one out. Close this up. Oops. Drop the crystal. Turn on the Sith one. And this one's kind of cooler. Like everything, it seems like everything that has to do with the Sith at Galaxy's Edge is automatically going to be a lot cooler. And this right here proves it, putting the blue crystal into the holocron. And this is what you get.
My young Jedi, you will find that it is you who are mistaken about a great many things.
Like you get Emperor Palpatine for Return of the Jedi.
I can feel your anger. I'm looking forward to completing your training. In time, you will call me Master.
Like, not too bad for spending $50 on, like, you know, a little cool little trinket like this, you know?
If you will not be turned, you will be destroyed.
Like, my only thing is, like, later on when they add more crystals, which they probably will, and more characters to different crystals, you know, am I gonna have to buy another one, or will this be able to be upgraded, or what? I don't know. Anyway, one more cool thing about the holocrons is they actually connect. I don't know if you guys have watched Star Wars Rebels. You watched Darth Maul. Spoilers: Darth Maul's back in Rebels, and Ezra connects the Sith and the Jedi Holocron, you can actually do that with these too, and there's some more dialogue. So, got that one open up. The Sith one's open up. And it only works like this. So you have to put the Sith one on top of the Jedi one, and then they connect and lighten up. Then you have different noises. Kind of turn the light-ish / purple color, and then here's what you get.
Jedi and Sith wield the Ashtar and Bogan, the light and the dark. I'm the one in the middle, the Bendu.
So you get the Bendu from Star Wars Rebels, which is actually pretty cool.
I take no side. I am beyond your worrying wars. I am unseen, unknowable, like a rock in the river. If two such powerful sources of knowledge are united, they will grant a clarity of vision beyond your kind. When joined, any secret, wisdom, or destiny can be seen through the Force. One could bring much chaos with such hidden truths.
Is that so?
Your conflict becomes clear. I am helping you. You believe that, but you must learn to see things differently now. But I can teach you to see, if you're willing.
No, not really, but still.
The temptation of power, forbidden knowledge, even the desire to do good can lead some down that path. But only you can change yourself.
Yeah, I think there's one more, and that's probably it. Turn on. Aren't you working?
Once a secret is known, it cannot be unknown.
Okay, anyway, that's enough of that. Turn you off. So yeah, these things are like pretty cool, and like I said, it's only $50 for each of these, and then it's probably the only way you're gonna get some crystals. My game plan, because I haven't built a lightsaber yet, is I already wanted a red crystal or a red lightsaber, but I do eventually want to get, like, you know, more of the crystals. So I'm probably just gonna build a lightsaber, like the one I really want, and then probably get I don't know, like a green or a purple crystal, just so I can have, like, you know, multiples or different other colors besides blue and green, blue and red. And then, yeah, that's probably what I'm gonna do. So that way, so I'm not wasting more money, because you're spending $200 for the lightsaber already, to which you're gonna get a crystal. If you want more crystals, especially if you want the same color or different characters, that's another $12, or, you know, however much it is, like, after that. But yeah, that's probably what I'll be doing within the next couple weeks, or however, whenever I go back to the park and decide to build a lightsaber. But yeah, like I said, I'm pretty happy with my buy with these. This one, the Sith one, I would definitely recommend getting. If you only are gonna get one of these, definitely just get the Sith one. The Jedi one is cool, but like I said, it's really flimsy, and it looks nice when it's just sitting, but you know, it just kind of feels cheap, the fact that it doesn't, like, stay, like, set. Also, yeah, when they give you the crystal, they kind of, like, hide them, so you don't know what character or what cut of each crystal you're gonna get. So I was hoping for Darth Vader, but Palpatine's pretty cool, so I'm pretty happy with this. I might try and see if I can trade or whatever, if I get an extra crystal. See if I can get Vader or the rest of the characters. The Luke one, it's whatever. I honestly was hoping to get, like, Obi-Wan Kenobi. I kind of don't really like this version of Luke, so that's why I'm just happy but not really happy at the same time. So it is what it is. I just bought this just to have one for that and for the holocron, and when I eventually build a lightsaber. But who knows, you might get Obi-Wan Kenobi old or young or whatever, and hopefully later on they make different characters for the blue crystals too. Maybe we'll get like an Anakin, or I don't know, younger Ezra, or even Kanan or something. But yeah, so yeah guys, this has been my review for the holocrons, and I'll be going back to Galaxy's Edge and selectively picking up things here and there, different things here and there. But post your comments below and tell me what you guys thought about these and what else you think you might want to see me review or pick up at Galaxy's Edge, and I'll probably do that within the next coming weeks. But until then, may the Force be with you guys. Catch you later. Bye.